I'm making this video because I find it ironic. I hear a lot of female feminists will sit there and toot this horn that men are violent aggressors, and others will say men denigrate them and all this other things. Now, I have a I'm trying to make a video on female psychopaths, but I find that this is a little bit more in tune to what I'm interested in. And it's just really fucking funny. I mean, come on, think of it. This the jails are filled with men that will sit there and rob, rape, and murder women. But 80%, well, over 50%, I've heard the numbers up to 80%, are from single parent households, mostly mothers. So these women that sit there and say, well, we gotta teach our young children not to rape, come from households that have only women in them. I mean, how ironic is that? When women sit there and say, well, we gotta treat women like prized possessions. And then you think, okay, who usually teaches the kids this? Their fathers. Where's their fathers? On the other side of a paycheck. There's no real fathers out there. And then ones that have fathers, is far and few, and becoming less and less by the generations because you have this big uh, father state. And then you sit there and you say, okay, so have the schools teach them. Who's mostly in the schools? Women. Who's going to teach the kids? Well, you might have a mangina do it, but not really. It's mostly women. And women cannot teach a guy on how to be a guy. It's very rare that you can actually do it successfully. Most of the time you're going to fail big time. So I find it very ironic. The most dangerous people to women out there is other women. They sit there and say it's men. No, no. They're the ones who are breeding these messed up sociopathic people. They're the ones that breed these women of tomorrow that's turning around and being narcissistic, that only want one thing and screw the men over at the end. And it's because the state lets them. The state is the problem. The state is not the cure. And then if anyone says it is wrong or tries to debate it, they're sitting there wasting their time because it's just fucking funny. I mean, come on. You have kids that get raised by women that get abused by women, then turn around. These kids only know how to abuse women. They'll sit there and they won't be able to say, "Oh, I'm gonna go fight a man." Well, no, they get their ass whooped because the only people they only know is how to uh, be attacked and attacked by women. When they sit there and they get raped by women, and yes, female rapists and all that other good stuff, if they're getting sexually assaulted by a woman, they turn around and sexually assault another woman. Can't blame him. His mom programmed it into him. Alright? This is genetics. Or this is going into psychology and the subconscious. So when I hear feminists say we have to teach people not to hurt women, not to rape women, I want them to first say, oh, what are we doing for the kids of tomorrow? And if you can't say what we're doing, then you should shut your pie hole and figure it out. Alright? The universe is not going to sit there and hand you out free shit forever. It's going to stop when we get fed up. And you see a lot of men getting fed up. You're beginning to see the state crumble. You might have Hillary Clinton go in, screw everything up for the feminists for 150 years, and then end up with nothing. And then I'm gonna laugh. I am going to laugh my fucking head off because I know it's coming. And I'm gonna enjoy it. I am going to get myself popcorn and soda and watch as they screw themselves over. Because I know it's gonna happen. It's inevitable. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna be making some atheist videos because, again, I find a lot of these Christians hilarious. Alright, thanks.